All right, welcome to the Friday Night Blitz, Week 10. Most of the teams in our area, in fact, a lot of the in-state teams played last night. Now, Brooklyn, Casey, and Airport, they're going to meet Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock over at Knox Abbott Drive at Fort Knox. But tonight we did have a couple of handful of games, and we will start with the AC FLORA Falcons and the DREHER Blue Devils facing off in their newly renovated Memorial Stadium. It's the home field for both teams, and Colin Drafts and the FLORA, they were the home team, and the region title was up for grabs. We'll start Ryan Campbell and the Blue Devils starting hot as Campbell goes up top to Cairo Michael for a big gain. And a few plays later, Day Washington sprints in from 2 yards out to cap the drive, and DREHER takes a quick 7-0 lead. The Falcons will answer that score with this fantastic run from quarterback Matthew Jamison. This guy is shifty. Kicks it in another gear, races into the end zone, and the game is tied. And that was just the start of a big offensive night for the Falcons. And the Falcon fans, they're fired up. And then watch Jamison again. He's going to show off his arm. R.J. Mobley catches it in stride for the touchdown, 14-7 in favor of AC FLORA. Later, it's Josh Heatley. He's going to be behind center, and he's going to show that he, too, can make some big-time throws. He goes deep to Quincy Ryler. Boy, this guy's made how many highlight reels this year? And for once, we don't show him making a score on special teams. That's the traditional touchdown for Riley. Nice grab there, and the Falcons would score 41 unanswered points and defeat DREHER 55-14 to clinch the 4A Region 4 title. Last year they went winless. This year they're Region Champs. Crazy turnaround for Colin Drafts' guys. They've now won 7 straight. Class 5A action, the Spring Valley student section fired up as the Vikings hosted BLYTHEWOOD. The Vikings have the ball, the Vikings have the ball, the BLYTHEWOOD 6. But Marcellus Davis will disrupt that play. That is a loss of 4. And Spring Valley has to settle for a field goal by Alex Herrera. The first half, by the way, flew by at 45 minutes. It didn't take them long to play that at all. A quick 3-0 lead for Spring Valley, and that's how things would end at the halftime. And hey, who was at the game tonight? That's Calhoun County grad Chris Rump. Helped the Gamecocks win their first bowl game back in '94. He's a former head coach at Calhoun County. He's been to Clemson, Alabama, Texas, Florida. SC State was there for Buddy Pugh. Now he's in his first year on the Jeremy Pruitt staff at Tennessee. And he saw a big-time defensive game. So, of course, in this defensive struggle, the only touchdown is a 1-yard run by the quarterback for Spring Valley. TJ Wise finds a hole, disappeared in the scrum, but he is in, and that gives Spring Valley a 10-0 lead. Now, BLYTHEWOOD scored a field goal to cut the lead to 7, and they had the ball first and goal at the Spring Valley 10. They had 4 shots at it, and here it is on 4th and 10, and the deflection. And that's how it ends. Spring Valley hangs on to win it by a final of 10-3, but there's a 3-way tie for second in the region. Sumter's the region champs, obviously. That meant a coin flip. BLYTHEWOOD wins the flip. Will host a first-round playoff game. Irmo will be on the road. Spring Valley looks like it'll be headed for an at-large bid. More action tonight in town. The C.A. Johnson Hornets at the W.J. Keenan Stadium taking on Gray Collegiate Academy. On the War Eagles' first possession, Hunter Helms' deep pass is caught by Nykeem Smith. Just like that. That's a War Eagle touchdown, and you think Smith is excited about that? Of course, Gray Collegiate Academy won its first region title in football history just a couple of weeks ago. Hey, the Hornets answer back on their next possession, though. Kendrick Simpson scampers up the middle for a 30-yard touchdown, and that ties the game at 7. But on the War Eagles' next possession, it's Helms finding Smith yet again on a slant, and Smith will sprint to the end zone, and Gray Collegiate Academy wins it by a final of 40-6. Lake Marion hosting Ridgeland-Hardeeville. The visiting Jaguars up 12-6. Gators trying to get a drive going. Tymel Grant has his pass deflected, and it's caught by Jertavion Smalls. And he will take it back for a pick 6, and Ridgeland-Hardeeville is up 18-6 at that point. Lake Marion comes right back, though. You got to bounce back. Check out this. Grant on the keeper, and he takes it in from 16 yards out for the score, and the Gators are right back in it. Second half action, it's Smalls who had the pick 6 earlier. Well, he is going to keep it himself. Yes, both quarterbacks tonight played both ways, and Smalls is able to shed a few tacklers and make his way into the end zone for the score, and Ridgeland-Hardeeville wins this one by a final of 40-18. Now at halftime of the game, Lake Marion retired the jersey of Mike Williams, the former Clemson receiver who obviously helped the Tigers win a national championship. Mike currently in his second year with the Los Angeles Chargers. A nice honor for the former number 7 to get his jersey retired by his alma mater.
Oh, it feels good, man. I mean, everything started here, you know, on this football field. You know, I brought my coach here, my high school coach. I mean, feels amazing. First jersey to get retired at the school. Felt like I done everything, you know, that I could possibly do for this school. You know, I gave everything I had to this school. I mean, this is where everything started. You know, made a lot of plays on this field. You know, made a lot of friends. You know, relationship with my coach. Still here today. So I mean, everything started here. So I'm just glad to come back out here and get my jersey retired.
And by the way, that is the first jersey retired by the Lake Marion football program, number 7. Robbie Gordon's number, in case you're wondering. All right, we'll be right back here on News 19.